Most best of the year TV lists only count brand new shows. That's not how anyone actually watches television. So this ranking is different. Every series that put out episodes in 2026, new or returning, ranked by IMDb users, with the streaming service named on every card. Only shows still on a subscription you can open tonight. And the data threw up something I didn't expect. 6 of the 10 highest-rated shows on television this year are animated. Not a kids list, not a niche list. The best-reviewed television of 2026 is mostly cartoons. Let's count down from 10. We start at 10 with the only brand-new drama in this top 10. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms drops the dragons and the war councils and follows a hedge knight and his young squire wandering Westeros a century before Game of Thrones. 6 episodes, no sprawling cast, no map of competing schemes. 261,000 voters gave it an 8.6, which for a Thrones spin-off is remarkable because the thing everyone worried about was scale. It turns out the answer was to go smaller. It's on HBO Max. Number 9, and this one is genuinely absurd. The Simpsons is in season 38. 802 episodes. It has been on the air longer than most of the people watching it have been alive, and it is still sitting at an 8.6 from 465,000 voters. Yes, that score is carried partly by the legendary early years. But a show reaching its 38th season and still landing in the 10 best-rated things on television is not something that has ever happened before. It's on Disney+. At 8, the revival that had no business working this well. X-Men 97 picks up the 1990s cartoon exactly where it stopped. Same art style, same theme tune, and then writes it like a modern prestige drama with actual consequences. Season 2 holds an 8.7. What's striking is who it's for. This could have been pure nostalgia bait for people in their 40s, and instead it's pulling in viewers who have never seen the original. That's the hardest trick in a revival. It's on Disney+. 7 is Invincible, 5 seasons in and still an 8.7 from 325,000 voters. Mark Grayson inherits his father's powers and discovers what they actually cost, and the show has never once softened. What keeps it this high is discipline. It refuses to reset. Characters who get hurt stay hurt. Decisions carry into the next season, and the violence lands as consequence rather than spectacle. It's the strongest argument on this list that superhero storytelling isn't tired. It was just being told carelessly. It's on Prime Video. 6 is the only nonfiction entry in the top 10 and the only weekly one. Last Week Tonight is in its 13th season and 372nd episode, still at an 8.8. The format hasn't changed in a decade. John Oliver picks a subject nobody would choose, spends 20 minutes explaining it properly, and makes it funny enough that you finish it. In an era where everything is optimized into shorter clips, a show whose whole proposition is a long, researched explanation is thriving. It's on HBO Max. At 5, the quietest show on this list, and maybe the saddest. Frieren is an elf mage who helped kill the Demon King. That's where most fantasy stories end. This one starts there, and then watches her outlive every human friend she made, slowly realizing she never bothered to know them. An 8.9. It's paced like almost nothing else on television, long stretches of walking and small conversations, and it earns its emotion instead of demanding it. If you think you don't like anime, this is the one to test that on. It's on Netflix. 4 is the best live-action drama on television right now, and it's a hospital show, which nobody saw coming in 2026. The Pitt runs a shift in a Pittsburgh emergency department close to real time, so the pressure never releases, and neither do you. An 8.9 from 158,000 voters, 3 seasons in. The reason it works is restraint. No soap opera romances, no villains, just competent, exhausted people making decisions with incomplete information. It's on HBO Max, and it's the one on this list most likely to win everything. And now the 9s. At 3, a former car show presenter failing to run a farm in Oxfordshire, which on paper should not be one of the best-rated things on television. Clarkson's farm is at a 9.0 in its 5th season. It works because the stakes are real. Actual weather, actual debt, actual bureaucracy, and a genuinely likable supporting cast who know far more than he does. It accidentally became the most watched argument about British farming policy in years. It's on Prime Video, and it's the one you'll put on for one episode and lose an evening to. Number 2 is a scale of commitment that's hard to communicate. One Piece has aired 1,181 episodes since 1999, and it is still running at a 9.0 from 350,000 voters. That's over 400 hours. If you started today and watched one episode a day, you would finish in 2029, by which time there would be more. The remarkable part isn't the length. It's that the score hasn't decayed across 27 years. It's on Netflix, and nobody is asking you to catch up. And number 1, on rating and on sheer weight of votes, is Rick and Morty. A 9.0 from 700,000 people, more than double anyone else in this top 10 in Season 9. That last part matters more than it sounds. This show recast its 2 lead voices in 2023, which is normally the moment a comedy quietly dies. Instead, the 9th season is rated as highly as its best years. The nihilistic grandfather and his anxious grandson are the highest-rated thing on television in 2026. It's on Hulu. Here's the whole board, and 2 things jump out. First, how tight it is. Every show here sits between 8.6 and 9.0, so these are differences of a rounding error, not of quality. Second, look at the composition. 6 of the 10 are animated. Only 1 is a brand new scripted drama. 3 of them are past Season 9. Television's best-rated year isn't being driven by the new prestige launches everyone writes about. It's being carried by long-running shows that simply refuse to get worse, and by animation, which spent a decade being treated as a side category. 2 more just outside the 10. The final season of The Boys on Prime Video at 8.5, with over 1 million votes, the most-rated show in this entire dataset. And The Bear on Disney+, also at 8.5. So that's the best television of 2026 and exactly where to watch it, spread across 5 services with no single subscription holding more than 3. Which one did I rank too low? Tell me in the comments. And if this helped you find your next watch, a like and a subscribe genuinely help the channel. Thank you so much for watching.